Some fears don't come from the dark. They come from inside your own head, especially at twilight, when the world feels half real. This is the story of a woman who began to question the simplest truth of all, whether she was still the person living her life. Welcome to Twilight Tales. Emma had always been organized. Every morning she made her coffee the same way, checked her reflection, and said out loud, "Today is going to be a good day." But for the past 2 weeks, something felt off. At twilight, as the light turned soft and purple, she would sit at her desk and notice tiny differences. The pen she always kept on the left was now on the right. The photo of her and her husband on the wall showed him smiling wider than she remembered. She told herself it was stress. One evening at twilight, she picked up her phone to call her best friend. The contact was there, but when her friend answered, the voice on the line said, "Emma, I haven't heard from you in months. Are you okay?" Emma froze. She had spoken to her just yesterday. That night, she checked her message history. The conversations she clearly remembered having were gone. In their place were short, polite replies she didn't remember typing. The next twilight, Emma stood in front of the mirror for a long time. She stared into her own eyes and whispered, "Who are you?" For the first time, her reflection didn't move its lips at exactly the same moment. It blinked half a second later. Then it smiled gently and said in her voice, "I've been doing such a good job, haven't I? Going to work, talking to your family, paying the bills. Everyone thinks I'm you. They like me better." Emma's heart pounded. "This isn't real. I'm real." The reflection tilted its head. "Are you? Think about it. When was the last time you felt something strongly? Laughed so hard it hurt? Cried? I've been feeling everything for you. You've just been watching, like a passenger." Emma stepped back. Her hands felt numb. She tried to remember the last time she had made a real decision. Every choice felt borrowed. Every memory felt watched rather than lived. The reflection leaned closer to the glass. "Soon you won't need to pretend anymore. I'll take care of everything. You can just fade." Emma screamed and smashed the mirror with a chair. Glass flew everywhere. The next morning, her husband found her sitting calmly at the kitchen table, drinking coffee. She smiled at him warmly, the same warm smile from the photo. She said, "Good morning, love. Today is going to be a good day." And she meant it. But if you visit their house at twilight and look into the new mirror hanging on the wall, you might see a faint figure standing behind the reflection. A woman with empty eyes. She's still there, watching, waiting for the day she becomes real again. Narrator, soft, chilling close. In the twilight between what we remember and what we believe, sometimes the mind trades places with itself, and once the swap is complete, you never even notice you're gone. Every story has another side waiting in the shadows. Subscribe and join Twilight Tales.